The divine bloodline that marks you as chosen is not merely a mechanical advantage to be exploited for domination, but a profound inheritance demanding you confront the violence embedded in every system that treats lineage as destiny. And true sovereignty requires not optimizing stats for endless conquest, but integrating the weight of ancestral trauma until power becomes an act of communal stewardship rather than solitary entitlement. In Bloodline Sovereign Book 1, Orion Walker transforms the OP-Isekai trope into precise exploration of embodied accountability and post-transmigration healing, proving liberation isn't found in breaking level caps. It's forged in honoring the person beneath the pedigree when every narrative demands you remain weapon. This psychologically attentive narrative makes every awakening feel like both burden and benediction, where consent to rule is negotiated through ethical clarity rather than assumed birthright, and peace means protecting your humanity when the grind demands you sacrifice it for legacy. From Mana Hum and Ancient Stone narration, listeners enter worlds where heritage is syntax and presence is the only unbreakable vow, perfect for fans of emotionally intelligent isekai fiction, where male vulnerability defies genre expectations. When transmigrator Kalen Vance awakens with supreme bloodline abilities, expecting tactical dominance, he discovers the power mirrors the exact isolation he endured beneath years of performative optimization. And fellow survivor Alara Thorne's quiet refusal to treat him as prophesied savior creates space for connection-defying Chosen One hierarchy. Navigating dynastic politics and buried attractions, Kalen realizes this ascension isn't about conquest, but recalibration, with Walker avoiding reducing Kalen to flawless god or Alara to dependent follower, instead crafting radical reciprocity within constraint, where trust is earned through honoring boundaries even as danger blurs them. And audiobook narration amplifies this alchemy by capturing Kalen's disciplined focus fracturing into clarity, and Alara's guarded intensity revealing warmth beneath vigilance, making listeners feel seismic shifts of souls learning some legacies can only be claimed when you stop letting systems define their validity. What elevates this beyond typical OP fare is portraying sovereign intimacy as somatic practice rather than gamified power fantasy, with Kalen confronting how bloodline culture equated worth with utility, while Alara creates sanctuary where his contradictions exist without diminishment, their relationship evolving through shared silences during ritual attunements bypassing performance, rhythms protecting both political integrity and psychological safety, and mutual defense against factions mistaking tenderness for weakness, supported by courtiers encoding suppressed grief, elders carrying intergenerational weight, and the realm itself absorbing centuries of unspoken bargains, reinforcing that in extraction-based systems, tenderness toward process is technique, and presence is sustainable resource, with skill trees mirroring emotional integration and blood oaths becoming metaphors for earned trust. For audiobook listeners, this production is immersive descent into sacred sovereignty, with narrators embodying Kalen and Alara with remarkable distinction, sound design anchoring existential stakes through distant ceremonial drums, rain against palace eaves, and hushed breath syncing with moments of clarity, pacing mirroring dynastic cadence from deliberate reflection to surging awakenings, ultimately redefining OP-Isekai by centering male emotional labor within sovereign frameworks, and affirming that sometimes the most powerful act is choosing to rule slowly, honoring whole self even in landscapes shaped by destiny.